top receiver in the country. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the second-ranked team, the LSU Tigers. EA Sports College Football Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense will keep it on the ground here. It's hard running there through a tackle. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to...
A deep shot to the left side. The ball is picked off.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Scanning the field, it's Russell. Looking deep down the left side. Hauls it in outside the 10 and still running. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The game goes back to 1895, Kirk, but as you know, it's begun to pick up intensity, this rivalry, because they are always in each other's way in the SEC.
Yeah, this rivalry doesn't necessarily have the history, even though it does go back to 1895, but you're right. Things seem to change when the SEC...
He's looking deep down the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, LSU. Strong game by this quarterback.
Yeah, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
Point after, not right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. play of the drive now at the 25. The quarterback keeps it on the option. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
There's great discipline by this defense. Assignment football at its finest. Able to string the quarterback out, shut him down to prevent the first down.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
He escapes the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. Deflected, and the defense forcing the incompletion, brings up 4th down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the returner. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Getting close to midfield now. They'll bring him down at the 47.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's 3rd down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football. But throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
To throw, it's Nussmeier. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball to pick up the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Hilton. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Looking to throw it on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Breaks into the clear. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Touchdown, LSU. They finish off the scoring drive. But they try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Back to pass. It's Russell. Pass rush closing in. The pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Edwards. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. A new set of downs after that completion. Play action here on first down. Looking to scramble. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past, but we're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Getting set. Here's second down. They'll give it to the running back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up fourth down.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zero in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Early in this season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field. Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Well, the quarterback tries to pick this up himself. It just wasn't meant to be. Defense out in nickel package with those 5 DBs, knowing they've got good speed on the field to be able to cover the skill guys, and also the quarterback up front in case he takes off. Now we got a fourth down play coming up.
This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back. It's Nussmeier. Fires it to the wideout. Over the middle. It's Thomas. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. Only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
They look to throw it here on second down. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all four quarters, they could get really ugly by the fourth.
Ball handed off. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. Breaks the catch. Can he get in? Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Tigers. Still no answer for this offense. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Bringing it out, it's Hampton. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
2nd down after the incompletion. A play action, looking to throw. On the move now. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. And he's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, that one's picked off. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime. To the air, it's Nussmeier. He's running out of time here. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. downs inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Ball handed off. He breaks free. He's got the first and still going. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 play coming up. Using his legs, it's Miller. Running through the tackle. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on it.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Using his legs on the scramble. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They keep beating the running back, but he's had nowhere to go tonight. They've been dominated at the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. With the catch, it's Durham. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense are going to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Brown down the middle. It's Brown. And that play moves the ball across midfield. 1st down now from the 42. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Throwing for his running back. He flips it to the back across the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Then it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. One of their 2 4th down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a 3rd attempt right here. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. And that will pick up a 1st down. They'll spot it at 38.
This crowd is trying to make a difference in this football game and cheering on their...
He'll take a deep shot. And he hauls it in to the 15, still going. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Alabama.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting with the yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
The extra point is good, but down by a touchdown, 21-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Heading left after the handoff. He's in the clear. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
2nd down play coming up. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Caught near the sticks, it's Green. And the game just good enough for a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They start the 4th quarter with a pass. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made, big play. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, LSU. And momentum really building now. This one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Hampton. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Dropping back, it's Russell. Looking for his back. That's caught, it's Miller. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
Hey, here's some positive yards. You love to see that. Now you've got a chance here to continue to attack this defense. They're trying not to give up the big plays, but down by a couple scores, you got to get a quick touchdown and hope to be able to get the ball back.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to his receiver. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. He's got room to run. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Defense showing blitz here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
Well, we talked to the defensive coordinator, Chris, before the game about how they worked a lot on the scramble drill this week just to be able to contain him. The coach has to be pleased with how they performed on that play.
The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Bama. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Pounding away with the run game. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Dropping back. It's Nussmeier. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys the 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a 1st down late in the game.
Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? Crosses the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, LSU. It's the Bayou Bengals pouring it on, the game to put away, and those LSU fans really beginning to party now, Kurt.
Yeah, LSU is having a lot of fun with this. Anytime they beat Alabama, they're always happy. But to be pulling away and almost starting to embarrass them, that's a special day for the LSU faithful.
But he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Hey, it's the 4th quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Lets it go quickly. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And they heave it deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's 3rd down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
This is a nice job here by this defense on 3rd down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his 1st down, but they keep him short to set up this 4th down.
He's got it. A 4th down conversion. Drive stays alive. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. The Tide offense line up here on first and goal. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. There's the handoff on first and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Second and goal play. Spot the ball at the 9. Grab behind the line. It's Edwards. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. And midfield, inside the 40, past the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. A long-distance defensive touchdown. Wow.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
No problem with BAT right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Catch made in space. Look out. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep for late game heroics. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood that.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. No press here. The defense backing away. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was
taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, LSU.
I love this after a sudden change. You get a big stop by your own defense. You come out with pretty good field position.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
Ah, here he goes. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Looking downfield, it's Russell. Launching one to the end zone. And that pass is incomplete, trying for an oh-by-the-way touchdown, but it's no good. Time expires. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.